Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Strobing Butt Plug. Today, I'll be your host, Missy, with my lovely co-hosts, these guys, Ariana and Ron.
Hi, I'm Ariana, that's wrong.
Today is our 76th episode in which we
I
will
will be hot, you can be fat all this week.
drinking. We will be drinking.
Fat and bald.
Perfect for fat and bald. Chonk.
Jog!
What? Chonk.
Didn't we have chonk before?
It was a different chonk.
Oh,
This is a pineapple whip Sunday sour with 3 H's from Drecker. And let's see, what else? This is...
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah, I think it is. Elmer NMT. Elmer, the Great Whale. Ordo Novus Pecunus. And this is Omnipolo Imperial Milk Stout with coconut, vanilla, coffee, and milk. Sugar added, 11.2 ounces. Alcohol, 15.5.
That sounds delicious.
It
I
does
don't
sound
normally
delicious.
like coconut that much,
15%.
but every coconut beer we've had has been fucking amazing.
15.5, that is a heavy one.
That is a heavy.
This, I feel like because it's the chunk and it's the way it's one
Sour,
of
so like a
6.8.
so it's like one of those Drecker's a lot like 450 in my opinion. I think they don't put their
Then always put the ABV on the cans.
yes.
Pretty much whores.
I feel like because like if it's actually got fruit pieces for some reason they can't add something about it's not always the gravity is not right.
The final gravity doesn't always mesh up right because the fruit pieces fuck up the little gravity meter.
Yeah, so when like if they have like perfected the recipe and they measured this one, the next one's not going to be exactly the same. So they're not allowed to put the ABV because they don't test it every time. It's not fluid within every last bit. No, I'm irritated by that.
They're still whores.
They are. Warning,
yes,
there
yes.
is a significant amount of fruit in this beer. Please keep cold at all times to
Right.
avoid it finding out why some call it a fruit bomb. Oh, they do if they get a little bit more. So we're going to drink this one first.
Yeah.
Because,
like a slushy type, slushy boy.
well, when you open them, and I swear Zach would open his and he'd hold it like this, and about now it would just start going and overflow and do weird shit if they got warm at any one time.
Slushy sour. Now I'm thrilled here.
Yes.
That looks like it's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be
I saw
good.
sour, I'm like, okay, but then you're like, fruited sour, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, give me.
Well, it's the whip. I like the whip ones. That and
It's the whip made by the whores.
yeah. I thought I had one that
I think we need to
had
quit the horse.
some marshmallow in it, and
I don't know. I'm like back and forth on sours.
I used to really like them, but now they have to have a lot of lactose in them.
Right.
Because this one has marshmallows in it. That's why I bought it. Because ones with marshmallows in it
You gonna shot that
fucking
shit?
good. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, it smells good.
Oh, the
It looks very pretty. It has like the milky looking bubbles on top.
Mm-hmm. The fat chunk
Some nice chunky looking shit.
It looks very like iridescent. The
Ooh,
bubbles
that
look
smell.
Iridescent, and it smells just like a pineapple.
That smell definitely like, said pineapple whip. Yeah, definitely.
Whip.
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 The whip.
Whip. Whip.
Kool-Aid.
Ooh, definitely does smell like pineapple and marshmallow.
Ooh,
See, now this is the kind of sour I can drink.
Right.
Because it's not too sour.
And it's the carbonation's weird.
It is.
This is almost like a like a sherbet float. Like I've had
Yeah.
This
sherbet with Sprite.
Dude, you know what it is? Like the punches that you have on the holidays or whatever. Like people put ice cream or whatever.
Yeah,
and
I think they put
that's
sherbet in
Sprite
it.
What I
and
was
sherbet,
gonna
yeah,
say
that's
is-
exactly what it is.
So my cousin's ex-wife used to make this like banana pineapple like whipped topping shit. And
That's
this
it.
tastes
Sorry.
almost exactly like that shit.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Damn good.
Very delicious.
Definitely
Like,
a 5.
Yeah. I
yeah.
think I agree with that. It's a 4.5 or higher for sure.
Like, this makes me want to talk to my cousin and see if I can, like, get him to make that shit for Christmas. Maybe a half-ass version, because he's done that before.
I'm kind of excited about your Christmas party, by the way.
Yeah,
I am too. I'm really excited.
I'm excited because I've got to go out and get me some chocolate liqueur. That's one of my grocery shopping items before Saturday.
Nice.
Because I did it like 5 years ago plus now. I made adult hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Yums.
I took the slow cooker, I put chocolate chips in it, heavy cream, bunch of different shit. I have to look up the recipe again. And it wasn't like, Swiss Miss powdered shit. It was, all hot chocolate chips melted in there. And then next to it, you could get it leaded or unleaded because there was some kids there. AK, you can dump in some chocolate liqueur. A little bit of maybe Godiva or whatever I can find at Kroger's. We'll see. It's been a while since I've looked for actual flavored liquor. But that was good.
Shouldn't be too hard to find, I wouldn't think.
No.
It sounds amazing, and I'm excited about that now too.
And depending on, we'll say, the crowd, there's a significant chance there'll be some Italian wine busted out.
Nice.
Because we were at the Jungle Gyms over the weekend. That wine is not available there. So it is only time I'm going to have that wine.
Authentic Italiano wine.
Vino.
Vino.
Vino Italiano.
Mm-hmm.
These bitches is great.
Are we?
He is. He was the best.
Sweet, sweet.
This one's my favorite from last weekend. She drove.
I did. So we went to Dark Charge. This was Braxton
Brewing down in
Brewing?
Cincinnati.
Yes.
I did it last year solo.
We actually went. It was Kentucky. We went into Kentucky. It was.
Covington.
That's right. I was trying to say Columbus and Cleveland because I knew it was a city that we also have in Ohio, started with a C. And I'm like, those aren't it. But yes, Cleveland, Kentucky, or not Cleveland, Covington, Kentucky. And so we went to this brewery, and they have their Dark Charge days. And they have this really cool street fair, and they had good food. And so they had a whole lot of releases where they did
A lot of really good bourbons.
Mm-hmm.
Bourbon
Barrel.
barrel, heavy stouts type stuff.
And so what we all did, we took and bought the little cup that they gave us. It was like a 5-ounce cup, and then you got 3 pours with that cup. And we had a good bit of, I didn't drink a whole lot of alcohol, just enough to taste some and drank everybody else's a little bit here and there, and ate some food. And we had some people making some empanadas and some really good tacos and stuff.
Yeah, and they made the food out of the beer.
Yeah, and we had ribs, and there was something I think it was supposed to have beer cheese with it, but I think I ended up not ever getting
Yeah,
that.
I didn't get that either.
Oh, it was the one that was it was grits, beer cheese, and pulled pork.
Oh yeah, that sounded
I
really
wanted
good
to get that too.
I did
I
too.
wanted to get it. That would have been really good.
I went down there last year with Mr. Zach and had a hell of a good time. And I was like, these bitches definitely need to come because I was going to go with them or not. And Missy was like, I'll drive. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, which I got wasted, which I get buzzed, but I don't ever actually get drunk, so that was cool. Downstairs, the bar area, they had, I think, 6 different ones you could do this year. I only bought one bottle. I bought the main, big bottle of the, 15% maple bourbon stout. That'll save that bad boy for New Year's. That's a New Year's beer.
I think most of them were 11% or higher.
Oh yeah, they all are.
Oh yeah.
I think they were right around 13%. Most
yeah.
of them I drank.
Did you guys ever make it upstairs up the elevator?
Nope. We did
So-
not go up there to the whiskey room.
I went up there with Zach to the whiskey room, and they had, you could buy, basically you could buy the beer straight out of the cask. They'd basically pull the nail, and it was straight out the cask to fill up the glass. It was just the base stout. And then 2 of the whiskeys they used to flavor the beer, and then a couple of bourbon balls. It was all very good, and that definitely put me over the top for getting wasted. The bourbon ball that I ate was good. Zach was like, oh man, I wish I could afford the bourbon ball. And I was so wasted, I was like, fuck it, man. And I just took it, and I was just like, putting my ball in his mouth.
That's great. I feel like I
Just the one
saw
ball.
him. No, he ate something that dude made. There was some guy that brought some food that he made from home, I think.
Oh yeah,
Like,
the guy that made the brownies. He
yeah,
had like the bourbon brownies that were
Yeah.
made
Those
out
were
of.
really
I
good.
think that was made out of that beer too, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Like
Yeah.
maple beer or something maybe.
Mhm.
And then he had the other ones. I can't remember what those were, but they were also delicious.
Then of
It was
course
a delicious day.
It
Master
was.
Baker is what he was calling himself.
Yes, he's the master. I feel like he's on social media as the
I
master
couldn't
baker.
find them on there though. I looked.
That's unfortunate. We gotta find the master baker.
we kept trying to tell people the name of their podcast. People were fucking it up.
Yeah, like the light up red rocket. Is that what it's called?
What's the name of our podcast, guys?
I think it's called the light up red rocket.
I've heard it called the glittery butt something. Not butt. I don't know, like glittery or sparkly or I can't remember what all else he called it.
That's great.
A lot of people seem like they can't remember it.
I don't see how you just strobing butt plug. Like, a butt plug and a strobes.
It's not that hard,
I
guys.
don't know.
Or is it?
Alright, it must be super
Let us know in the
hard.
comments, you fucks.
Like you folks.
I feel
Come
like
up with if you don't like her name, give us a better name.
Dude.
Oh, and the cool thing
And
about
we'll still
that
call you
place,
fucks.
the coolest thing about that place is you can have your dog in there.
Yes, lots of
Yeah.
people had their dogs
I was
in
like,
there.
I walked in and there was a golden retriever staring me and Missy down. It was wagging its tail, and I'm like, God damn it, I want to pet that dog.
Yeah. I want to like get a cat and train it to be on a leash, and then I'm gonna take it into breweries and shit like that.
Serendipity tried that when I first had her move in with Harry. She almost needed stitches. It was awesome.
Some cats you can train. Like somebody trained their cat, and it's I don't know. I've seen people do it. You just got to do it when they're young.
Oh, I know you could get it done.
Yeah. Cats like quieter places though, so I don't know if you'd be able to take it into like a loud brewery.
True. Like, well, cat, you're fucking doing it anyway. You gotta deal with it.
I'm sure not all cats are like that, but
Right.
you could probably find an
Holy
extra
shit, look at that guy.
Big spider friend.
Look at that big guy.
I've seen it. He's gonna feed the. I don't know. I was gonna say he's gonna feed the possum later, but
Do you want some beer, Mr. Spider?
let's give him some beer.
Man, that was delicious.
He's like
I
this
think I'm
big.
gonna give it a 5 also.
Absolutely.
What do you think,
liked
Ron?
it.
Agreed.
Chunk.
Chonk.
Chunk.
So
Like big chonky cat.
Dude, I didn't write down our last beer last time.
Oh damn!
Which one was it?
Hofbrau?
I don't even remember what
That
it
was the fucking dank ass German beer. Where like it's very weed like.
5.
Did we do 4 beers the last time?
Yes.
Oh,
Because
don't
I brought
remember.
4 beers back from Italy.
Ah, okay. For some reason, I
But the
don't
last
remember.
one was that actual like Munich Weiss.
Oh yes, gotcha.
It was like all dank and it was all danky and shit.
Well, we're not gonna have it long.
Is that the one that we were like 1.5 or something?
No, that was the Moretti you didn't like.
Oh yeah, that Moretti was nasty.
You said it was a.
Dude, and I saw Zach put on our on his Facebook, the 513 group or whatever, like, Ron gave me this Moretti and it's delicious, and I'm like, I thought
It tastes like cardboard. I saw that.
He's like, you must not drink regular lager. I'm like, I kind of grew up on regular lager.
So like the thing that disappointed me, the only thing that disappointed me was when we went to the jungle. Yeah, I saw a 6er Moretti in their international section. I'm like,
It's nasty.
well, shit. Now I
Probably
can
just
get
because it's like the regular like Budweiser.
Yeah.
Kind of like you saw Budweiser in Italy, even though you didn't.
Right.
There
You
was-
took pictures of Budweiser in Italy. You just didn't see it. I didn't see a single Bud there. Like,
I
dude,
did-
it's totally right there.
I took
right in
pic-
front of your
I-
fucking face.
I took pictures of it, but I didn't see it. Couldn't see the forest for the trees for all the other good shit.
Right in
Right.
the middle of the picture.
So I was like, well,
Not
there's
Bud
this
inside.
Heineken, there's like this, there's this. I was like, I fucking even have the Budweiser. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
And I was like, the first thing I saw was the Budweiser. I'm like, there's the Bud.
Well, it says how often I go looking for Budweiser.
That's so great.
So get the fuck's up.
Nothing
Words.
really. Nothing at all. I was gonna do something really cool and I totally forget what it was. I was gonna make a game and I was gonna I wasn't really gonna bring it, but it was just something that I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. I was going to look up questions of would you rather do this or do this? And then I was gonna do a question and answer game where we'd
Oh
say,
yeah, like that'd be cool.
Right, yeah, like I was going to look him up. Maybe
Would
I
you rather
should
suck a dick or take it in the ass?
Right, exactly. I remember.
Play a game like that.
See, there was
So
a
which
time.
would you rather do? Because it's happening.
Suck a dick or take it in the ass?
Yeah.
I'd rather suck a dick.
Right.
Well, that
So-
just so happens.
So, because I remember, like, I feel like I asked Ron that question some years ago, but I can't remember. For some reason, I equated it with birthday cake. And so that might not have been suck at the dick or take it in the ass, but it was really funny because what he chose was like the gayer thing. And I was like, really? You'd fucking do that? And he had a really elaborate answer. I was like, dude, I totally understand.
It's like I totally thought this.
I
through
remember this.
already.
I remember this, but I don't remember this.
Because I remember I was at work. When I worked at Integrity, and I was like, because I swear there was cake involved. That's the only thing. But I thought it was in the ass or like sucking dick. And then like I think you had, was it sucking dick and taking the ass?
I don't know.
Like first I would suck the dick, then
Well, it was more complicated than that, I think. I know
feel
my
like-
answer was.
What was your answer?
I don't remember.
Oh, I thought you said I know what my answer was, because if we knew the answer, then we know the question.
I don't know. I'm just having flashbacks to that time eons ago with my buddy Rob. When we all decided, he's probably so far in the closet he's finding next year's Christmas presents. And I just remember walking up to him once. I was like, Rob, sir, what? I have a question for you. Yes or no question. How long have you been gay? And he just started answering, well, I've been... Wait a minute. That was like, way before everybody was like, it's okay to be gay or something. Yay.
Yeah, I feel like it's cool. Like, he could admit it. The type of guy he is, he does nothing with nobody. So it seems, he talks to a lot of people. I don't think he has any friends to, like, in my mind, it's like, well, you don't have any friends, so it's not like you have to worry about anything.
Oh, he's got lots of
right,
friends.
he
and
does.
shit.
He talks to a lot of people. But, like, the majority of them wouldn't give a fuck.
Well, I think the only ones that would give a fuck are... He moved back with his parents because, well, why the fuck not if you can work from home and have no rent?
Right, yeah. If I could fucking work from home and have no rent, the only payment that I would have would be my car and phone.
And it's not like he has any kids.
Right.
But his parents are pretty religious, and I don't think he'd want to upset them.
They probably would. Well, there's some pretty really religious people that are all like, no, it's all right, it's cool.
Maybe not.
There definitely is.
I'm certain they're past the...
I don't know about his parents.
I'm certain they're past the stage of, well, when are you going to give us grandkids, son?
Yeah, true. It's like you have grand puppies and grand kitties.
Yeah. But, I don't know. It was still one of those things I thought was amusing. Speaking of gay things that do make me happy.
Go ahead.
Like, the fucking Senate passed it last week, and it's on track to pass the House this week. They're finally, like, putting it into actual law, not just whatever, like gay marriage and interracial marriage, as an actual thing.
So
they're actual codifying it into law, because when Obama got that shit done, there was some, like, court thing that the federal courts were like, blah, whatever, gay marriage is cool. And then over the summer, that one dude that struck down Roe v. Wade, everybody, he was like, basically, on our next session, I want to revisit the court case where they basically made gay marriage legal.
I saw that.
And it's funny because it passed the Senate, Democrats control that shit after the election, and it is on track to pass the House with enough Republicans to let it go too. Because they got to have like 60 of 100 votes to get it, and they got enough Republicans to say, okay, yeah, we'll do it. There's a lot of like weird little gray areas there about like, my right to marry a dude, your right to marry a chick, versus, I'm a religious institution and I don't believe in that shit.
Right.
And I don't want to have to be forced to have your stupid homo marriage because my religion says it's bad.
Right.
There's a lot of little things they had to get hammered out, but it looks like by the end of the year, it will be actually codified into actual law that, they're not going to, like, randomly change their shit later.
That's cool. Yeah. So it basically said if this is a law, then you're not going to be able to backpedal this law.
It's a law. It's not the opinion of the Supreme Court. It is a law, and so therefore it's going to take a hell of a lot more if they ever decide in the future to get rid of it.
I think that's cool, but also it's kind of like, wasn't Roe versus Wade a law?
Roe versus Wade was like a court opinion type deal.
Okay, gotcha.
And this is going to be like a federal law that it covers the entire country. Because right now, gay marriage
state laws.
It's been kind of left up to like the state law. You know, Ohio could say we don't want no homos, but Kentucky could say, yeah, go ahead and make out with that dude, something like that. And now it'll be a federally codified law that says, you know, it's legal everywhere. So if I got married here in Ohio to a dude, and
it's
I moved
legal elsewhere,
and I moved to I don't know, freaking, we'll just say conservative ass like Texas or Wyoming, they're like, we don't recognize your marriage to Clyde there. We don't like that. Well, now
they can't.
They legally have to recognize that marriage.
That's cool. That's good.
So I think that's good for, you know, letting people do what the fuck they want to be happy.
Absolutely right.
You know,
right, makes sense. So anyway, I looked up a would you rather. Oh, the gay test popped
up. You just reminded me. I got a text earlier. My job decided that we now celebrate Martin Luther King Day, and I'm like, shouldn't we have been doing that already? But I think like we might actually get like paid for it, like a paid day off now or something.
That's cool.
So I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Well, like
I remember some places that I've worked before in the past. There's auto manufacturing. I think it's two different places, but they both do Honda parts. But it's like, yeah, we're going to celebrate that day, but the day that you get off is the day after Thanksgiving, and everybody was like fucking pissed because then you don't get Martin Luther Day off, and it's like okay, I mean, I get where to be pissed, like what, like, but it's kind of like the workplace. It's like that's just because anybody who's not celebrating Martin Luther Day and they want the Friday after Thanksgiving off, they're just like, yeah, I just want to take Friday off.
One of the things, talking about that shit, one of the things that's around here, there's a lot of places that don't celebrate Martin Luther King Day because they don't give a shit about the blacks.
Right.
Sorry, guys, that's just how it gets to be. But because there's a shit ton of like Catholic religious people around here, we'll get Good Friday off.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now there's a lot of places that'll celebrate Martin Luther King Day, give people the day off and all that crap, because they're not heavily Catholic areas. They do not celebrate Good Friday as a paid holiday off.
Right.
This is something I remember from my time when I worked at Dannon, because there was a whole shit ton of plants in the southern part of the country that just had Martin Luther King Day off. And like, why don't we have that off? Because we don't care and we have Good Friday. And they kind of quantified it as you get one or the other based off of what part of the country you're in. I'm going, well, that's weird.
I feel like you should get one or the other based on your beliefs and who you are. But then some people be like, just take them both, and I think you should be able to do that too. Like,
yeah, I like that idea. More days off.
I like it enough. Right, well, shit. Other places in other countries get like a shit ton of vacation days versus our 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how long you've been there. And if you've been there a really long time, you might get 3 or 4.
On average, like Americans get 7 to 10.
Yeah.
And like
days,
a year. And then like other countries, you know, some of them
start off like 4 weeks.
4 weeks, 60 days, shit like
nice.
that.
Yeah.
I think I got like 16 or something.
Oh yeah.
Before you ask us gay questions, I'm thirsty.
Another beer, right?
Dude, also I have a funny story. So I went to my brother's. I go to my brother's every Sunday or whatever, and I haven't been there for a few weeks because they've all been sick. So, like, they were all excited to see me when I got there. Like, the boys, you know, they, like, jumped up and they were, like, clinging to me and stuff, you know. Like, they wrapped their whole bodies around me or whatever.
Awesome.
They were so excited to see me. But anyway, later on we were sitting there, and Carl comes in and he goes, "Poop." Jamie's like, "Yeah, I'll be there in a minute." He's like, "No." And he points at me and he's like, "Nah."
Yeah, that's
so I
great.
have to go hold his hand while I pooped.
That's awesome. See,
Ariana,
missed you
you're
so
the
much.
shit.
She's like, "Sorry." I'm like, I'm just happy, you know, I'm thinking I'm just happy to be chosen.
Right, exactly.
I've been chosen. I am the most important person here.
That's
I
funny.
am the poop hand holder.
I like it that he likes to have his hand held while he's pooping.
It's like a light from heaven shines.
Right, yeah.
A light from heaven shines down, and God says, "Ariana, hold my hand while I take a poop."
I mean, if he was 12 and doing that, I mean, I might be a little concerned, but
God
like
could
4,
God
right?
could look like a 12-year-old needing help with pooping, and then
Right.
impart some great message to you while he's shitting.
Illuminati.
God works in mysterious ways, man.
Illuminati.
Ooh, that smells good.
It looked when I saw it, it looked like it smelled good, but it doesn't.
I
look
like
it's going to be too
I like the black.
carbonated. I do too. That's why it kind of like what drew me to it.
Oh.
And it was the only one there. I was like, ooh.
Oh man, I don't even have to like.
Oh, it's good.
I don't even have to do like the hand-holdy swishy thing. Smell this.
It smells
got
very
like
Very coconutty.
liquor-y.
I was going to say the liquor scent.
15.6.
Milk stout, coconut, vanilla, coffee. It's almost like a bourbon vanilla scent.
I feel like I kind of smell chocolate on
I do too.
You know what?
It's got chocolate in it too.
I don't say this often about beers, but this would make a great scented candle smell.
It would.
Ooh, there is no. It's chocolate, but it's coffee.
Man, that is like dark. I can't even see the light through this. Look how
Right.
fucking dark it is.
That is. So this says it is
Damn.
imported by 12%, Mount Vernon, New York, product of Sweden. So, is it a product of Sweden?
Dark Swedish beer.
I don't know.
So I can really taste like the aftertaste is very coffee. I get a little vanilla and I get the coconut.
Ooh, wow.
It's very
It's
good.
got a syrup. Not as thick as that one.
Oh my god, it clings to the glass a little bit.
Right, I like that.
But like, I can't believe you can't see light through it at all.
Especially with our bright ass camera light.
I know.
I'm trying to look up the site real quick. Omnipolo.com. OMNIPO.
So what's your ratings on this, guys?
I think I would give this a 5 also.
I would give that a 5 as well.
Definitely.
Oh,
This is a
damn you.
Definitely a good week.
So far, that last one better be fire, woman.
I
She's
don't know.
like-
I don't even know
She's
what
like,
it is.
shit, I should have
It's
saved one of these.
bologna flavor.
She's
Right.
like, I should have saved one of these others for the fucking mystery. I fucked up.
No.
Or it's a total troll.
Well, see, I picked out the 3 while we were standing there in front of the, like, it was like, one of them that I didn't bring, though, because it was also, like, a fruited sour, and I'm like, oh, I'll just say that for next week. And then one of them that I brought, like, there was a thing, because I bought them when I was with you guys, and I was like, well, fuck it, I don't care if they see it. Like, they're one, probably not going to remember. And 2, like, there was something about it in particular that it was kind of like why I did it.
So after Dark Charge, we took a trip to... I requested a trip to Jungle Jim's, which is a big international grocery store with a huge craft beer section.
So, hold on real quick. So, the Omnipolo company is, in fact, a Swedish company because, so when, like, you get the usual, you go to, like, a brewery type website, it'll ask you if you're 21, and it's just yes or no. It said, are you of legal drinking age in your company? Yes, and then it's got the, whatever their, I forget what their things are called. It's the,
Was there
do they have Denmark? No.
Dark berries and marshmallow?
But it all sounds really fucking good. But it's got their, it's like a C with the 2 lines going through it like this.
Euro or whatever?
Do they do Euro? Is that what Sweden does?
Yeah, they're a part of European Union.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought they had their...
More of that's their European funny money like I was holding in Italy.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. A non-alcoholic IPA. Who the fuck would want that?
Ew. Why?
Yeah, I read about a company that does this, a bunch of non-alcoholic beer. They specifically did a non-alcoholic IPA, and it was one of those things I saw. There was like surfer themed. They're like, get the taste without getting drunk while you're out doing this and that and hydrate. And they talked about, it was one of those like business success type stories, and the guy was like, we're about to have our first shipment go out of this stuff, and we tried it. That product was awful. We didn't realize that if you don't put alcohol in your beer, then it'll spoil really, really fast, because alcohol is the number one thing to keep it
That's funny shit.
to shelf stable or something. Like, imagine that, alcohol killing bacteria.
But there's like a Noah pecan mud cake flavor.
Ooh.
Tefnut raspberry peach marshmallow. Fata Morgana. Folk. I don't know what that is. It's a session IPA. 3.5.
Ooh, raspberry pie. Triple fruited imperial. I bet that's good.
Man.
Barrel aged. Stream of consciousness. The can art's pretty badass too.
Yes, they got a lot of raspberry.
They
flavor.
do. Cream brulee. Monk Magic Dynasty. Zodiac spelled with a K. And the zodiac signs are like alien spaceship, an alien, They're woke. They're a woke company. A pyramid, not just like a pyramid, but one of the Egyptian pyramids. Let's see. Jewel Must Holiday Sour. Bomb Maple Pancake. Blueberry Space Jam. Lassie Goes.
I'm interested in this.
Yep. Let's go to Sweden.
I'm with stupid.
I'm with stupid. HDHC IPA.
Yep, I got my passport ready, guys. Do you?
I do not. I don't even have a passport. No pecan pancake. No scoop. So anyway, you were talking about going to Jungle Gyms and getting in the beer aisle.
Yeah, I was proud of me. I did not buy any beer last weekend. And they bought
I was
all the beer.
shocked.
I bought a lot of beer.
She did buy a lot of beer. I bought some beer.
I was proud I did not buy any. And I went and accomplished my goal of buying fancy cheese. Despite them not having much fancy cheese in the shelves because they had an electrical problem earlier in the day.
That's sad. I'm gonna get some fancy cheese also. I very much wanted some fancy cheese.
This is fucking good.
It's been a long time since... I will say it's been a long time since I've been to Jungle Gyms with anybody and walked the whole place because I've got my sections always hit when I'm there with a kid. We're in and out pretty quick. But we were there a long time wandering around.
We were. It felt like we were there for almost 4 hours or something. I don't think we were there for that
at
long.
least a couple hours.
I think it was like 2 hours.
Part of it was drunk time, but that's besides the point.
I was starting to get kind of cranky because I was getting hungry.
Right, that was my thing. I was like, man, I'm fucking hungry.
I'm gonna start eating random people the walk by.
Right.
But that was a damn good weekend and a much needed
It was.
girls' night out.
It was a damn good
I like
weekend.
how
I met
Ron
lots
has
of
his
new
girls'
people.
night out.
We met lots of new people and
Right.
it was really cool. And
Lots of new people. People hit on you. You're like, wait, I'm hot? I forgot.
no, I just never think that.
It's got some weird pieces in there.
Mine doesn't.
It's got sediment in there.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have any sediment because I drink it all.
Yeah, but they're there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they are. Like little coconut?
Maybe.
Little coconut chunks?
Like they didn't filter the shit and they just poured it straight in there.
Maybe.
That's the good stuff.
Let's do our Would You Rather.
Oh, yes. I forgot about the Would You Rather already.
Would you rather forget about how to do a Would You Rather? Or would you rather remember
This
it?
seemed kind of lame, though. See, it's supposed to be 250 of the best Would You Rathers. And
Yeah, it's probably would you rather put glue on your eyelid or on your
glue your asshole shut. See, that'd be better. These are would you rather have, oops, wrong one, telepathy or something? Would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year? Lottery.
Yeah.
So lottery.
Fuck love.
I don't know.
I'm not saying fuck love, but I'm saying fucking lottery.
What if your true
love would not cure my problems.
What if your
money would?
What if your true love is a millionaire?
I mean, that would be cool. I would settle for that. Right?
True love.
Would you rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed?
Definitely overdressed.
Yeah, probably overdressed because a lot of times I am overdressed.
Ooh, would you rather have everyone be able to read your thoughts or everyone to know and have access to your internet history?
Internet history.
Definitely internet history, because I would want them to think I'm fucked up, but I'd also want to be able to hide certain things.
Would you rather
My
lose-
internet history is not that bad. I mean, there's probably some fucked up shit in there, but it's not that bad.
My internet history is probably really fucked up, but at the very least, if I'm looking at them and they look stupid, they don't know that I think they look stupid.
Would you rather Would you give up heat? Would you rather give up heating and air conditioning for the rest of your life, or give up internet for the rest of your life?
Internet.
Yeah, I have to have the heat. I was thinking this last night, though, and I don't know why I was thinking. I was like...
Well, not you, Ron. You're not answering these questions.
Right.
You gotta answer, too.
Get rid of the internet. I'd lose my job, but I'm not going to be fucking cold. Fuck that.
See, I was thinking, I'm like, would I like to just be homeless and camp? I don't know why I was thinking this last night. It's like, would I just be homeless and camp out places? I was like, I could get one of those really sturdy, 30 below sleeping bags. I was like, you could survive. You could survive that. Just being homeless and camping random places.
Here's a fun one I like. Would you rather be royalty 1,000 years ago or an average person now?
An average person now.
I feel like royalty.
I don't want to really be royalty.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Royalty 1,000 years ago?
Well,
I don't know. It would be neat to have both. To just be alive 1,000 years ago and to experience, like, royalty.
So if you're royalty 1,000 years ago, you're not going to know that you're missing internet, heating, and all the shit. And if you're royalty,
But you have heating. You'd have fucking fires in
well,
your
there's
house.
a good chance you're going to have, slaves everywhere at your beck and call.
Right.
Instead of a hey, Siri, it's a, hey, slavey.
Yeah, it's slavey. I wonder if Siri translates into some like slave type. Is it one of those things? Is it like
man, this is really fucking good, and I'm still savoring it. I have like one drink left.
So here's a good one I actually like. Would you rather always have BO and not know it, or always smell BO on everyone else?
BO and not know it? I don't like smelling people smell gross.
Yeah, I probably would rather have the BO.
Yeah.
I can stand my own BO. But I wouldn't be able to smell it, so it doesn't
Well, this
matter.
is
How about you, Ron? Fucking answer these questions.
Yeah, you gotta answer too.
I don't want to stink.
Don't be a bitch.
Pussy.
You don't want to
You'd rather
stink.
smell everybody
You don't want to
else?
smell people.
I don't want to
You know what though?
I can work remote. That's all I'll say.
Everybody else has BO would be cool because then I'd just be like, I don't have to hang out with anybody.
But then it would be like us. You'd be like, dude, bitch, you fucking stink.
That's
like, you would like be
true.
angry with us.
How would you go about? I would just put some of that like smelling salt shit under my nose or something. You know, like they put like the they put it under their nose when they go like into a dead body or whatever.
It's like you would just like we always use Vicks or peppermint oil.
I just put Vicks or peppermint oil under my nose when you guys were around.
I could do that, I guess.
And then mostly I just won't talk to anybody.
Right.
So on this list number 31, because I'm looking at the same list you are.
You are.
I absolutely love it because it's a no-brainer for me. Would you rather watch nothing but Christmas movies or nothing but horror movies?
See, like, that's easy, but these questions kind of are dumb.
I don't know, man.
Like,
I like lame-ass Christmas movies. It's a guilty pleasure.
So
I think I can't watch them without getting irritated with how cheesy and dumb. Like
They
like
are
to
cheesy.
yell at them like, God, you're so fucking stupid.
But some of them are good. You can tell the good ones from the not so good ones, like the less cheesy ones. They're still cheesy, but it's like they're better quality. Like the actors are better or something, And then you got like the Christmas movies from Wish that like are fucking horrible, and it's like the acting's like really, really
So
horrible.
shit,
like basically there's a Hallmark movie and it has nobody in it that you know and it's really shitty, or you have a Christmas movie that has Mark Paul Gosselaar and the cast from 90210 in it.
I don't know.
so like the Christmas movies Henrik's directed. Sorry, Henrik, you don't watch this. So
that's great.
He made one of those with my daughter in it.
You said it's a shitty movie.
Bulldog for Christmas is a fucking terrible movie, but my daughter's in it.
That's great. Absolutely.
What's it called?
A Bulldog for Christmas. I have it on DVD if you'd like to borrow it. There's a very like
movie night, a shitty Christmas movie.
There's like
night.
a very 7-8-year-old serendipity in it, and anytime I whip it out now, she just looks like she wants to snap the DVD in half and run and hide in the corner.
That's so awesome.
Let's see. On that topic, I saw a great Christmas horror movie this last weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Violent Night.
See, it's still able to watch horror movies. They would just have to be Christmas themed.
There you go.
Violent Night was great. So the setup is Santa Claus is fucking tired of his job. He hates all the kids because they've just become like, greedy, like, I just want, me, and they open up the present 3 seconds later and that's it. That's how they have it start out. Santa Claus is in a bar in London getting fucking hammered.
Does movies about serial killers count as horror movies? Like
They can.
Like documentaries?
They can. Does it scare
If
you?
it's just a documentary.
Does it scare you?
If it's not put out to be like, we scare you, but if it like a documentary, I don't feel like is classified as a horror movie.
Because if I was watching some, like Dahmer, that movie Dahmer, like,
right,
I don't know, like something like that, I don't really like watching stuff like that.
Yes, if it scares you. That's my opinion.
Okay.
But the setup was Santa Claus was tired of that, and then flash to America where there's this like rich asshole family where like they have some government contract thing and you don't know why. The mom's an outright bitch. The daughter just kisses her ass and is dating some shitty like B level Hollywood celebrity, and like her son is just always on like, hey, this is B-Dog on like streaming or something. And then you have like this absolutely cute, innocent little girl, her mom, and the son of the bitchy lady. And you find out that like they're like stupid rich and they have their own private security force. They were given $300 million by the U.S. government to distribute in Afghanistan or whatever to pay off people, and they just kept it in their safe. And these bad guys come in and start shooting up the place. Well, Santa Claus just flew from London to these people's house, this big house where these people are staying at. And he goes in and just gets absolutely shit-faced on their, like, rich people, high-class liquor. Passes the fuck out. Gets woke up by gunfire. And Santa Claus runs around this entire fucking estate and basically takes out every single bad guy. He starts having flashbacks to before he was Santa Claus, 1,100 years ago, when he was a Viking warrior and he carried around a sledgehammer.
That's fucking funny as shit.
And just bludgeons the shit out of these people.
So we could have a fucking Christmas movie night. Then we could watch Bulldog for Christmas, Violent Night. What else could we watch?
Like in the movie, this is a spoiler, but one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie, like Santa was fighting this dude. This dude was absolutely kicking the shit out of Santa. Just beating his ass. Santa was about to lose and die. And you know that thing Santa does where he like puts his finger up to his nose and he like flies up through the chimney?
Jesus God.
Like the dude was like sitting there just stabbing him and punching him, and Santa's just like, fuck it! Grabs him like this, does this. Santa goes flying up the chimney and turns into like magic dust. The dude just gets sucked up the chimney and ripped in fucking half. When Santa's staying on top of the chimney, he's just holding the guy's torso and blood shooting out of it.
That's funny.
Are we talking about Christmas horror movies?
Yeah, that's the one that he's...
The Bulldog for Christmas is a horror movie?
No, that's a cute...
No, she said we can watch Bulldog for Christmas and...
So, the cheesy Christmas movies. And so we could watch that one and we could watch this one.
Yes.
So yeah, we could have like a cheesy movie night. That'd be funny. Because see, like some of these are really dumb and it's like, wow, it's obvious. Like, would you rather drink from the toilet or pee in a litter box? Just fucking pee in a litter box.
Why wouldn't you pee in the litter box?
Right.
Who's going to drink from the toilet?
Somebody who's got a fucking fetish.
I'm going to pee in the litter box.
This is like...
Would you rather spend a week in a forest or a night in a haunted house?
See, I would... Like a week in a forest is cool, but like...
A real haunted house.
A real haunted house would be like, that would be fun.
Would you rather have a pause button or rewind button in your life?
I would. I'd
so
like
I could sit here and just like pause, like, all right, fuck this shit, walk off for a bit.
See, that's pretty cool, but then
I could definitely have some do-overs.
See, some do-overs would be cool, but then I'm also like in the mindset of like if I didn't have that happen, I wouldn't be the person I am now. Like I wouldn't have learned the things that I've learned now. So do you get to keep that if you rewind? Like if you don't
rewind,
get to keep that,
it'd be like. So I think about it like this. So with a pause button, I'd be like, "Fuck you, Missy." Pause, and I'd fuck with you.
And then as soon as you were,
I'd fuck with you, and then as soon as I calm down, I hit unpause. The fucking rewind button, I'd be like, "Fuck you, Missy." Bam! Punch you as hard as I could. You'd be like, "What the fuck, Ron? What the fuck was that shit for?" Like, I feel better. Rewind it, sit down, and you would have never known you'd been punched. So pause versus rewind, you know what I'm saying? In the same breath with the pause button, I could do all sorts of fucking cool pranks.
That's true. I think you could do both, though. You could do cool pranks either way.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, because if you know exactly what somebody's going to do and like you hit the rewind button and then you just let it go, you can fuck with them like right before they do it, and then like they'd be like, "Whoa, what the fuck, man?"
See, the rewind button doesn't define how far back it goes. Is it like a 30-second rewind button versus a pause?
I think you would have the control over how long it goes.
Yeah.
30-second I'm going to say 30-second rewind versus a pause. You got to limit it.
Jesus, would you rather have a child every year for 20 years or never have any children at all? Never have any children at all.
I'm already there.
Right. I would never, like, who would want 20 children? So, I mean, some people might,
How about,
Jesus.
Would you rather oversleep every day for a week or not get any sleep at all for 4 days? I think
definitely oversleep.
I mean, it depends, though. Like, do I lose my job?
Nah.
Would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or live to 100 with lots of regrets?
No regrets!
YOLO, bitches.
Yeah.
Would you rather Danny DeVito or Danny Trejo play you in a movie?
Danny DeVito.
Definitely Danny
100%
DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Danny Trejo.
I don't even know who Danny Trejo is, but
Oh, he's that
he's that Mexican.
he's that big Mexican
hard-ass
dude, big hard ass looking Mexican dude.
He's got like kind of like pock marks in his face.
A big chiseled ass chin, and he's like an action star looking dude.
Dude, he's like a really good person in real life, though.
Danny Trejo. I'd love Danny Trejo to play me.
He's been in a lot of shows. I can't think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can't think of anything specific off the top of my head though, because I'm
Right.
an idiot.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Duh. Yeah.
Huh. Well, this is stupid. This one's stupid. Would you rather have a mullet for a year or be bald, no wigs for 6 months? Gee, I wonder what I would do.
I definitely want a mullet.
I would do a mullet, just, yeah.
Because I'm thinking about getting a mullet anyway.
For real?
No.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, damn, did I miss something?
That was like a way delayed reaction. I liked it.
Would you rather stay physically forever the way you are now or financially the way you are?
Physically, probably. Because then I could get financially better.
Yeah.
I read that again because I totally missed that because I read this one. Go ahead.
Would you rather stay the age you are physically now forever, or would you rather stay financially the way you are now forever?
And then your answer was what?
Physically, because I could improve financially.
That's good. See, I like this because I was picturing what would be tattooed all over Ron, but would you rather have skin that changes color based on your emotions or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday? And I was like, butt sex, blowjobs.
Wow. I mean, is it in a spot where it's like...
They're all over your body.
So if it's like...
on your neck, the fucking anal sex, like, doo-doo.
I just feel like slap a band-aid on it. Do they stay there or they just...
They stay. Well, they said
I feel like
yesterday,
they would change.
So they would change
every
from
day.
day to day.
They would change every day. So like the day you don't do
So
shit,
it'd
you're
be
not
like
gonna
a
be.
lot of
God damn it, man, you do a lot of fucking anal fucking.
It'd just be a lot of pictures of me sitting on the couch like this.
I like that.
And making out with my cat.
Would you rather be Would you rather be alone your whole life or surrounded by really annoying people?
Wait, what was the first one?
Would you rather be alone your whole
Alone.
life or surrounded by really annoying
Alone.
Who
people?
the fuck would? Oh, I just would be surrounded by really annoying people my whole life because I'd fucking.
What about you, Ron?
Yeah.
Well, I like being around you guys.
There we go.
See?
So we're annoying. There you go.
He's extroverted. He's like, I need people. And we're like, fuck people.
Right. That's right.
Would you rather have a photographic memory or an IQ of over 200? Photographic memory.
I think you have to have a certain smartness about you to have a photograph. Well, you could probably be done with a photographic memory.
I don't know though. If you have photographic memory, you have all this information.
Oh yeah.
Already.
There was a dude I worked with that had a photographic memory, and like the problem is you don't just remember like, oh, I wore the Pac-Man shirt on December 6th, Tuesday at 7:33. No, it's also the feelings that you had that day. So if you were like really pissed off at somebody and you got in a fight with him, like it's how his shit worked. So if I got in a fight with you and I was really mad at you, photographic memory. 6 years from now, I can remember today exactly and how pissed off I was that you'd get pissed off again.
Well, but you
I already did that.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say for one, that's like I'm really big on that. That's like why you control your reaction because like if you don't control your reactions and you just let yourself like go out of control, if like you're real fucking pissed off at something, you can think about how pissed off you are, and if you really think that. Like you really like you can put yourself through the same like exact feeling like your body will go through all the same triggers and shit like that and you'd be like fuck man, but if you just learn to like control yourself and you know like okay yeah that like pissed me off but like I was cool, I handled myself well. If you just learn to control yourself in all ways like that, you can still have the photographic memory and be cool with it. It's just how much self-control you have, I guess.
This one's retarded. Would you rather smooch Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, Chris Evans, or Chris Hemsworth?
What's the difference?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't really know who's
the
who.
fuck.
One of them was Thor. One of them played Captain Kirk
Like
once.
I have some pictures of who they might be in my head, but I don't
Right.
know. Like,
One's playing Mario soon.
That's so funny.
And I'm sure I would recognize them if I saw a picture, but I don't know which one's which.
Oh, this one's totally me. Would you rather be beautiful and stupid or unattractive and a genius?
Mm-hmm.
Which do you think I am?
The unattractive genius. I
Beautiful.
feel like I would probably be like an unattractive genius.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stupid.
No, I don't like being stupid. It sucks. It really sucks.
Would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe? I would definitely go for that third
nipple.
Absolutely.
Oh, show.
Yep.
And I would want it like,
absolutely.
where do I get a pic where it's at? Because
No, it doesn't say.
I don't care if it's on my hand. I'd be showing everybody, like, check my nipple out, man. Check this shit out.
That's great. Oh, dude, would you rather you win $25,000 or your best friend win $100,000? I don't know.
100,000.
Right. I feel like the $100,000 would be like much better.
And then they could share it with me.
Right. I feel like they would I would benefit from it in some way.
I'd be like, bitch, I chose you to win 100,000 over.
Right,
You owe me
exactly.
a quarter.
I made this
Just
choice.
You owe me a quarter of that, bitch.
I made this choice for you. Right.
This one's stupid. Would you rather wear sweatpants everywhere for the rest of your life or never wear sweatpants again? I never wear sweatpants.
I don't ever wear sweatpants, but I was thinking about starting to wear something similar because I was like, I'm like, do I just want to be lazy from now on and wear like yoga pants everywhere I go?
I wear a lot of yoga pants.
Right, and I'm like, wear like really comfortable like knit things versus jean material. I was like, I think I'm gonna start doing that. So I feel like I would just wear sweatpants everywhere I go.
I was gonna say, the sweatpants and yoga pants, are they like considered different? Because I would just like.
Sweatpants, I think, are different. They're more dumpy and like just there for warmth.
See, I could live without wearing sweatpants, and I could just still wear comfortable pants.
I feel like like when, I don't know, sweatpants 20 years ago, or even like maybe 30 years ago.
They were ugly.
Yeah, because they were all the old dumpy ones that had like the fucking elastic band with the string and then like the elastic ankles.
Yeah.
Versus like my kids have really nice sweatpants, like they have pockets with zippers and shit on them, and like really like fucking like I was like they're almost like jogging pants but sweatpants, and it's like those would be really comfy. And my kids refuse. Well, Jake will wear jeans now, but for the longest time they both refuse to wear jeans. Logan still won't wear jeans.
See, I love jeans, so
I do like jeans too, but do you have to wear them every day?
I already scrolled past it.
Oh, okay, no big deal.
I like to wear jeans. I
I
like to be stylish sometimes.
Right.
So here's one that's actually pretty decent. But this does. Would you rather be able to detect every lie you hear or get away with every lie you tell?
Ooh.
See, I don't really tell a lot of lies.
No, not really.
And I feel like I'm pretty good at detecting the lies that I hear.
I would rather detect lies, I think.
But I feel like, I would definitely rather detect the lies.
Which I think I'm pretty good at detecting lies also. I might not let on that I'm detecting a lie, but...
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather know when someone's lying to me every time. The idea of being able to talk my way out of anything and my lies sounds cool, but I feel like it would just get old after a while.
I feel like I would feel like a piece of shit if I was doing that.
True.
On a regular.
Yeah, lying a lot, yeah.
Would you rather people know all the details of your finances or all the details of your love life?
Probably my finances, because I hope the right person would come up in my life and be like, hey, you're fucking it up, but I'm going to tell you how you can stop fucking it up. I'd be like, oh, how can I get rich? How can you, somebody offer their advice. Like, you should invest into this. You'll fucking hit it big.
Would you rather end every phone call with I love you or accidentally call your partner the wrong name during a fight?
I love you.
I love you.
Right, yeah. That would be funny.
Work calls. I love you. What? I love you. Click.
Yeah, make it weird. Why not?
Hey, just want you to know I'm glad you're happy. I hope you're happy with my service at fixing your computer. I love you.
You know what would be cool? Like when, would you like to try Spectrum? I love you. I'm going to start doing that.
Spectrum called me this week.
Yeah, like spam calls?
They called me this week. They're like, we see it's been 6 months since you canceled your service. And I'm like, and there will be another 6 months before I want to talk, even think about it.
Every time there's a spam call now and I answer, and then I start talking to somebody and they're just going through their spiel, I'll just be like, I love you, click.
That would be great. I love you. I would say I love you and just hang on the line. I love you. What? I love you.
Like every time they end a sentence, like when you're supposed to talk, just be like,
I love you. That'd be great.
Would you rather win the lottery but have to spend it all in one day, or triple your current salary forever?
Probably triple. Well,
I would.
Yeah.
I'd see. I could win the lottery, and I would be good at spending it all in one day because I'd buy a house, pay my car off, you'd buy the little shit that I need, and then the rest I would buy stocks.
that's okay.
So then I would live off my stocks.
I get that. I was gonna say, like, if you had to spend it all in one day, then
What was that
you would
movie?
still need food, so you'd end up having to work. But if you were like doing that and investing,
What was that?
Yeah.
Brewster's Millions. That was a movie back in the 80s where like a dude was given like $1 million and had to spend it all in a day. If he did, he would get like all the rest of the fortune or some shit, and kept trying to spend the money. And it had to be, you couldn't buy stocks. He had to have nothing by the time he was done. And everything he went to go spend money on, like, you know, he wound up with something afterwards.
Buy gold. He wound up with what?
He wound up, you know, if he spent like $1 million in a day, he would wind up with like 10 or 20 million or something.
Oh wow.
It was one of those like 80s kind of preposterous movies.
Pretty cool.
dude, I like that game. That was fun.
It was a fun game. I feel like we should just make up some random questions every week.
Have our own random would you rather's.
Absolutely. Like, think of like a really good one, and then, we do it. So this is the mysterious Beerius. Dun, dun, dun. Doo-doo-doo. And I think it smells really fruity. And it's really weird because it almost looks like vomit. Because I see it's like
Oh,
Is it
red.
another sour?
yummy.
So I think it is like another sour with like a lot of stuff. A lot of
Is it a
lactose
450
in it.
North?
No, it's not a 450 North.
Oh, it looks like one of their slushies.
It does. And I forget.
Ooh, that looks nice. Looks very nice. It reminds me of my fruit smoothies I drink every day.
Oh, hell yeah.
But the good kind where you can get drunk.
Yeah, better than my fruit smoothies.
Probably less healthy though.
Yeah, well,
It'll be alright.
maybe. Do. Smells like strawberry.
I was going to say it's very fruity. Now. Okay. Ooh.
It smells like a melon. Ew. It smells like honeydew.
Ooh. I think it smells like strawberry shortcake type stuff.
Strawberry melon.
Definitely a light straw.
Oh, it's definitely, I don't know.
The
Cantaloupe? Yeah, I was like,
I don't
oh,
like cantaloupe or honeydew. This is pretty good though.
it is fucking good.
You know what this reminds me of? Okay. Do you remember that medicine that you would take when you were a little kid? That pink shit that went in the
That's the
refrigerator?
penicillin, amoxicillin shit.
That's what this tastes
Yeah, it kind of does.
I don't have flavor.
like. No, it doesn't. It tastes like cantaloupe.
I think it's really fucking good though.
It tastes like cantaloupe and strawberry or
Mhm.
something. Strawberry melon, I think, is what this
It's
is.
definitely like a regular old smoothie flavor.
That's really fucking
Like
good.
maybe a strawberry banana to me. Definitely getting some banana in there. Got the strawberry notes.
Well, good thing I didn't bring that other watermelon
Yeah.
or the other sour one.
Watermelon one, did you just give it away?
No, I didn't give it away. I was calling it a watermelon. The other one that I was going to bring, I said, good thing I didn't bring the other watermelon sour. That's
Dude,
not
you
what I
can't
mean.
see the light through this one either.
But it was the
maybe a
other
little
fruit
I'm
bit.
it's
getting like a
sour.
strawberry. I'm getting a strawberry banana to my own mouth.
I
What
can
am I
see
getting?
banana now that you say that, but I feel like it tastes like a melon
I
too.
thought it tasted kind of strawberry banana. Good thing I didn't bring that other one. So anyway, this one it's out of order with the dog, and it's a mystery. It just says mystery Y2, and it says keep cold, drink fresh, and it's like this really weird white can.
It's kind of like a knockoff of the slush puppy dog.
I remember
Yes.
you I remember you
I
buying
remember
that.
seeing that
And
can.
it's the American, because I was like, ooh, I'm just going to buy this because it's going to be a mystery for you and me too. Because it's a fucking mystery.
It's fucking good, man. I think I would give this one a 5 also.
Yeah.
This is like a 5 day for me.
Hell yeah. I would give them all 5s.
What about you, Ronald?
Brew it for it.
RAR Brewing. And then it's like, I can't read because it's almost like white on white. It's like a super light gray. I can't tell what this says brewed with copious amount. Oh, so it does have it on the side. So there's strawberry, watermelon, pastry cream, and lactose. Please keep refrigerated at all times.
Bam,
Can
strawberry
at
melon.
room temperature, could
Yeah.
ferment. So it is strawberry melon. It's very fucking good. I had no idea. I didn't think it would be on the side or
pretty good.
anything.
The smell of it is gross because I don't like cantaloupe and it smells like cantaloupe or honeydew or something.
Watermelon, melon of some nature.
I
Yeah.
don't like cantaloupe or honeydew.
It's really good.
It's good. I wouldn't pick this out based off of having melon flavor if I knew it was melon flavor, but it's very good.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I was gonna say I probably wouldn't pick it with the strawberry. Have we ever had a strawberry beer?
Strawberry milkshake IPAs.
Yeah,
okay.
we've had a few. I remember one that was called like Strawberry Sky or something too.
It's really good. I guess we had it was either a strawberry cheesecake or a cherry cheesecake.
I'll say strawberry's a pretty common flavor around here for beer.
So we had that Taft's strawberry milkshake.
The more I drink this, I think that melon definitely adds a good sub-flavor to the strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
These have all been thick beers today too.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any ABV on that can?
Nope. Not that there's one of the bubbles that I can't read because it's super small and it's literally like white on white. The government warning, according to the Surgeon General.
Don't drink beer while pregnant. You make a super retard baby. Got it.
There's nothing on there about the ABV. Oh, it's on the front. 6%.
Okay.
Brewed by RAR Brewing in Cambridge, Maryland.
To be honest, this tastes like it basically just tastes like juice to me.
Yeah, like a fruit
It's really
smoothie.
good. It tastes like what we called the other thing. The
Chonk?
Yeah, well, we said the chonk tasted like the sorbet, like the
Oh yeah.
thing. It tastes like another one of those. Yeah, the sorbet punch. It's really fucking good. I'm liking it.
I dig them all.
Dude, I wish we had another couple cans of
God,
them.
man, this is like a good beer day.
Hell yeah.
This one has to go down in the books.
Yeah, super good beer day. Best beer day ever.
It might be.
That's probably what I'll call the episode.
We've had a
best
couple
beer day.
Yeah, we've had a couple of good beer days, but this,
Well,
it's been a while.
y'all definitely took your time at the jungle, like picking out some really good stuff. So
I
I don't know if I pick good stuff.
I was like, ooh, those look good. Crunk. And I just grabbed them real quick. I was like, I'm just gonna grab these.
I know I've got some Arche that I've never seen before.
So did I.
I got quite a few. I think I got like 6 or 8 different beers, I bet.
Hell yeah.
So we've got a few weeks yet, but are we gonna do anything special for a butt plug Christmas?
Butt plug Christmas.
Last year we gave gifts.
Gave gay gifts.
Well, I gave you guys butt plugs, didn't I?
Yes, you gave us butt plugs, and I gave you guys coloring books, I think. Yeah, because that would have been our first Christmas episode.
So we're gonna do another Christmas gift exchange.
Oh.
We're playing a Christmas game or do something. We can think about it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't know. We can. I mean,
I could dress as Santa. You could sit on my lap
keep
and
it
talk about.
under $20 or something.
I could dress as Santa. You could sit on my lap and we can talk about what you want for Christmas. Probably not the boner that you're gonna feel in your ass.
Yeah, I definitely don't want that.
Now Ariana's like, man, that would have been cool till you said boner. So, we've got a little bit of time left. What have we learned this week, kids?
Missy knows how to pick beer, man.
Damn
I know how to pick out beer when I'm just getting random shit. Like, a lot of times, see, it's really funny, though, because, like, the Drecker was keep refrigerated, and then, like, the out-of-order beers keep refrigerated. But I feel like I've seen the out-of-order on the shelves at the Barrel House, and definitely seen Drecker on the shelves.
Maybe it's just these specific ones.
I don't know. It could be a specific one.
Also, the Barrel House isn't particularly ever kept warm.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not refrigerated.
It's one of
I
those,
wonder
like...
if that could make a major difference. But then again, I've had, like the other Drecker chonk that had the cheesecake in it, and that didn't have any fermentation issues.
Well, like the 450 North stuff, because of, the amount of sugar that's kept in it, any of the lingering yeast will start fermenting in the can and it could cause it to bust. So that's probably what they're concerned about. They probably got most of it out. As heavy as the freaking Illuminati beer was, I'm surprised that didn't have any warnings on it, unless that 15.6% was enough
It probably kills any bacteria of any kind.
any more like production of yeast and shit.
That I just don't think it would ferment. Coconut maybe ferment, but it's like got plenty of milk sugar in it.
No, it was all lactose. Okay.
Yeah. It's fucking good.
Did you learn anything good today, or anything?
And Missy knows how to pick up beer.
Okay.
I learned some cool shit about like you guys and your brothers, but I can't think of anything specific right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought you said your brothers, and I was just like shaking my head, like, yeah, you did totally. And
Like
it took
my
me
brothers.
forever. And then I was like, oh,
Brothers.
would you rather?
Brothers.
I thought she said brothers, and then I was like shaking my head, like I was totally agreeing with her. Like, yeah, you sure did. And I learned some things about you with your rathers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You said brothers, and I was like, brothers. Well, I saw my brother like midway through last week, and I was like talking about my Italy trip, and I was like, hey, did you know they made a statue of you, David? What? Totally naked, though, and I showed him the picture of the statue. David's like, fuck you, man.
That's funny.
I was like, well, I guess it looks a lot better than you. Then, like, my nephew there, my nephew was there, his 9 was like, yeah, he's like, let me see the pictures, and he, like, stole the pictures of all the naked dude statues. And he's like, why are they naked?
That's so funny.
Having, like, the little kid, but why are they naked? Because that's just how they did it. But why? I don't know. I wasn't alive then.
They didn't believe in clothes back then. Come on.
Clothes weren't invented yet.
That's what you should have said. That was hilarious. Clothes weren't invented yet.
Everybody's just running around naked.
Right. Hell yeah. Just think, your grandma would be naked, your dad would be naked, your mom would be naked. Just fucking completely, like, just traumatize them.
Poor Adam. Poor Adam. Well, shall we do our jingle?
Sure, why not?
TheStrobingButtPlug.com. Like, subscribe, share, send nude pics.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.